Dude, this village looks so weird.
Do you want to have an infinite amount of pork chops and leather?
Double it and give it to the next person.
Dude, are you kidding me right now?
Yes. I mean, no, I'm not.
Dude, that's just mean.
Bro, whatever. Oh, a blacksmith. Let's go. No! Okay, here's everything that you're gonna be needing for this farm. You're gonna need 2 chests, 9 hoppers, 9 campfires, 28 torches, 28 warped fungus, 28 dirt, just dirt. By the way, dude, like, why is it all 28? Like, what's going on? 8 buttons and a stack and a half of any spawn proofing block. I'm gonna be using glass, but you can use slabs or leaves. It doesn't matter. And any building block, you can choose whatever block you want. I'm gonna be using quartz because quartz is it's cool. Yeah. First step, go to the Nether. By the way, dude, why is this portal so thick? Like, who built it? I did. And once you're there, you're gonna look for a crimson forest biome. So yeah, this is what they look like. They're red. And like, this is really important, but make sure once you're there, find a really nice area where you can see the roof. So, you know, it's like open. There's not like a lot of levels like this one. And it's just a good freaking place to build the farm. So yeah, let's get to building. First thing that you're gonna be doing, you're gonna take your solid blocks and we're gonna build up until we reach position 93. 93! Now make a 5x6 platform. Immaculate. Okay, next stand on the 5 block side just like this, and we're gonna be placing 2 chests here. And now we're gonna go behind the chest and place 9 hoppers going into the chest. Yeah. Alright, once we did that, we're gonna take some solid blocks and we're gonna be surrounding this hopper thing with solid blocks. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna be taking your 9 campfires and you're gonna be placing them on top of the hoppers. Now you're gonna build up this platform by 3 blocks just like this and do it for the entire wall. And obviously it's optional, but I like placing glass on the front because it looks more aesthetic. And you know I'm a very aesthetic person. Alright, now we're gonna be standing on top of your little tower and you're gonna be finding a lot of smoke just like in a high school bathroom. You're gonna take your solid blocks and you're gonna go from any side. We're gonna extend it by 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now do the same thing on all 4 sides. And if you did it correctly, you should end up with the Switzerland flag. Now you're gonna take even more solid blocks and you're gonna be connecting these lines that we just placed together just like I'm doing here. And again, do the same thing on all 4 sides. And now all you have to do is fill up these squares with some white stuff. Solid blocks, yeah, like, yeah, solid blocks, because, yeah. Magnificent. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next step, and it's going to get really dirty. Get it? Because we're gonna be using dirt, like, dirty, like, dirt. Yeah, I need friends. Anyways, you're gonna go to one of the edges, you're gonna place 1 dirt block, and then place 2 solid blocks, and then 1 dirt block, and keep doing the same thing. And again, do the same thing on all 4 sides. Okay, so we should end up with this, like, clock thing? I don't know. But the next step is kind of weird. You're gonna be taking the warped fungus, and you're gonna be placing 1 on top of each one of these dirt blocks. And you're probably gonna ask me, what do these warped fungus do? For whatever reason, hoglins are like terrified of this mushroom, but like straight up scared. You know what? Let me actually show you. Dude, look at this goofy hoglin flying. Look at it. Around the world, around the world. Alright, and as you can see, I just dropped him on the platform, and he's just like running away from the mushroom. Like, look. Okay, anyways, next we're gonna be taking some solid blocks, and we're gonna be surrounding this entire platform with the solid blocks. Okay, so once we did that, we're gonna go to one of the corners. It doesn't really matter, but this is really important. You're going to be skipping 1 block diagonally and then placing 1 block, and then skip 1 block diagonally, place another block, skip 1 block diagonally, and block. And if you did all the counting correctly, it should line up perfectly with the hole in the middle. And do the same thing on all 4 corners. Okay, now we're gonna start lighting up the platform. So we're gonna look at the middle hole from any side. It doesn't really matter, but we're gonna be skipping 3 blocks away from the hole. So 1, 2, 3, and then place 1 torch on the 4th block. And do the same thing. We're gonna skip 3 blocks and then place on the 4th one. And now we're gonna be doing the same thing for this torch, but from each one of these 2 sides. So you should end up with this like torch triangle, and do the same thing on all 4 sides. Dude, if you think about it, this is literally a pizza. Like, it got everything. It got some mozzarella, like, you know, like these blocks. It got some mushrooms. Okay, now we're getting almost close to the end of the tutorial. The next step is kind of tricky, kind of. We're gonna take your buttons and we're gonna be placing them here on the edges of the hole in the middle. It's very difficult to see because of the smoke, but make sure you cover each one of these blocks with the buttons. And the reason we do that is that mobs think that this is a full block, so they'll just like end up walking on it and then... And for the final step of the farm, you're going to be taking your glass or whatever block you chose to spawn proof, but we're going to be placing them on top of this little ring that we did around the platform and on these middle blocks as well. So let's get to glassing. Quick disclaimer, I forgot about a really important step, but you're going to be taking even more torches and you're going to be placing 1 torch between each one of these blocks. So you should end up with 3 torches in each line and do the same thing on all 4 sides. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the farm is complete. Now you're just going to have to find the AFK spot. Is it down here? No, No, it's not. Is it 30 blocks away from the farm? No, it's not. It's in the roof. Yeah, it's actually in the roof. You're just gonna be standing in the middle of the farm. Look up, and then we're gonna be digging up until you reach a bedrock. Now we're gonna go all the way up, and then we're gonna be placing one block beneath you, and this is going to be your AFK spot. So you're just gonna be chilling here and just waiting. And now I don't know if you can really see it. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Okay, so I just made the room bigger so we can actually see what's going on. And as you can see, there are some piglins that spawn in the platform, and they're just going to die. And as you can see, in less than 2 minutes, I think, we got 35 cooked pork chops and 7 leather. So this farm is insane. And yeah, the best thing about this farm is that you literally do nothing. We're just gonna be AFKing on top of you. And as you can see, you just stand here and the farm is automatic, so the hoglins will spawn. They will go into the hole, and yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.